Hi, GM to everyone joining today my marketing working group call. Hi, Trix, Anupa, Sans. Nice to see you again. Yeah, I see Better Call Saul also in the audience, so thank you for joining us. And yeah, I think we have some quite of an agenda for this session today. So maybe we can start. Anupa has suggested a new topic because she has run the You Make Us show where she was showcasing projects that were building on top of Unlock, and it was really nice to see that kind of projects, what they were building, how Unlock was very useful for their purposes. And so it was really inspiring, and that was season 1. So now she is working on the proposal for season 2, and obviously for her to be the host again at the show, which we're really glad to have her. And but yeah, maybe we can start on that topic. So also Anupa can go to rest because of the time difference that we have. And yeah, so please go on, Anupa, bring it up the topic so we can discuss it.
Cece, you're too kind. You always bring up the right things at the right time, and especially time being one important thing. Yeah, I thought I'd just join in and say hi to everybody because it's been a while. There are a few things which I think maybe collectively also people who are listening in can think about is that we need, you make us is about celebration of what's going on, whether it's a project, whether it's a person, or whether it's the kind of work that happens within Unlock, right? So where is the community, what are people doing? Maybe that could be a kind of a thread we start on Discord, just to, or even on Telegram, to see that what are people, who's interested in what, you know and also maybe start some snippets uh, on, for also the content calendar on, let's say key moments that we had uh, throughout the conversations that we were creating, whether it's building on attestation, whether it's looking at creative platforms for creators, um, looking at how we can build memberships for education, or just let's say Julian's founder story. So I think, yeah, I mean, I think it would be interesting to see how people are also responding to things that have happened in the past. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Anupa. And yeah, I think it's good now that we have now Telegram as our main channel to also regain that kind of engagement that we had on Discord about showcasing not only events but things that people were working on that would like to also be like have a more broader audience to get interested on, and also to showcase what the project or maybe the founder is working on, and especially if that kind of project is very related to Unlock and what the protocol is and what the protocol is working on,
Yeah.
is also like a really good match. So yeah, I think the season 2 would definitely would be a go for me. But definitely would. I really would like to know if you find that there is the kind of opportunity for that at this time of the year. Unfortunately, there are holidays on some other part of the
Yeah,
globe, but
yeah,
I think also that's a good point for like researching and getting the time not to have like the show live like immediately, but instead doing research, contacting people, and having like a more
yeah.
scheduled thing. But I don't know. That's something that maybe you have thought already.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe having some sort of communication on Telegram, like a poll, or just thoughts about people who are, because yeah, I did say that I would start again, but then it became a bit slow, and then we have to put out the proposal also for season 2. So, but now with everything going on, I was like, okay, it's summertime. How do we kind of categorize content making, and relevance? Because I think one of the things, even for overall for social media, is that how do we make which content relevant at what time, so we can either relate it to what is happening internally, or whether what's happening externally, uh, so I think, yeah, maybe that conversation can start within Telegram again. Okay, yeah,
Awesome.
that's all from me.
Awesome. Then would be awesome to have your proposal coming up soon
Yeah,
so
yeah,
people
yeah,
can really vote on that.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you. I'm around. I'm just going to go off.
Okay. Thanks, Anupa. Okay. So let's reach our agenda. Just a moment. Hmm. Okay. Hi, Moni. Welcome, welcome. Okay, then. So let's talk about Zal's campaign suggestion. He shared on Telegram a suggestion for another campaign, which would be ClickUp Unlock Protocol. Um, he shared the post. He says, and the protocol lets anyone create memberships, tickets, and token gated access as on chain NFTs. No code. We just used it live for the Zabal Games Poid Fireside Collectible. Oh, that's nice. Make the best clip that makes someone get unlocked in a few seconds. Best clips win, and we run them. So basically, it's a proposal to make another kind of campaign. I'm thinking the collaboration would be between Zabal Games and Poid and Unlock Protocol, which I find it nice. But there are some things that I really would like to have it more clear, Zal, so we can discuss it better. First of all, would be like time frames. What kind of time frame for this campaign would be needed? Better to also identify the collaborators on this campaign. I am identifying like Zabal and Poit, but I'm not sure what are the scopes for each of the collaborator, including Unlock. So that could be really useful to identify who does what, and um, and also like how much would be needed for this. We need to be really mindful about the budgets that we have, and if that could be the case, then how much would be for this campaign too. So as a budget, so that would be also really nice to have. So maybe could you make a clear proposal as a doc? You can give us permissions to make comments, and so we can discuss it also async. And also people from the stewards and the DAO itself can also give some feedback to the campaign, and we can think about that because we are right now a little bit restrained or with a very short budget. So we need to have in mind that. And obviously, because we are having now these two campaigns incented that now is live for short videos, and later will be up Metopia, then like the time frame for campaigns will is already like completed for the rest of the year because having two campaigns at the same time is really difficult to market it both and also to give the complete attention for people to join the campaign. So but let's talk about it. Let's think what we can do about that, and hopefully we can find a right solution for uh, time frames, dates for launching it, how we are going to market it, and all that stuff.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
going to throw in a couple of thoughts too. It looks like Zal is catching up on the stream, so maybe we would get some feedback from him. Yeah, he's 9.5 minutes behind. All right, Zal, we'll give you time to catch up. But when you get to this point, my thoughts were one of the strengths of this proposal is that the POID community is already established. And
mm,
so there may be an audience that is not necessarily familiar with Unlock already, but is interested in participating in the campaign. So we
mm,
may want to see some collaboration from Zal and Kenny on the POID campaign with our Metopia campaign so
mhm,
that people can be directed through Metopia to onboard into the Unlock community and make sure they understand, the full scope of things. And because in my mind, the goal of this campaign would be to activate new contributors, because that's one of the struggles we're having with the incentive campaign is getting attention on it and finding people who are interested in participating. And if POID already has a community of interested participants, we need to activate them as, locksmiths, basically. So
mm,
that would be an interesting thing for Zal to kind of look at is how can we kind of integrate the Metopia campaign with the leading up to the POID campaign so that people are familiarized within the POID community with Unlock so that they can have, good high quality contributions.
mm,
Um, and then my second, just kind of point, I guess, would be really differentiating the POID potential campaign with the incentive campaign, because we don't want to distract people and confuse them. Like, if someone's interested in participating, we don't want them thinking like, oh, do I do incented or do I do POID, or
mm,
have them torn and confused and then not do something because it's not clear. So whether or not we wait until the incentive campaign is done to start the POID one, or if there's some potential for interaction between the two that makes sense in a non-confusing way, I'm not really sure. But that would be another aspect that I think would be important to cover in the proposal, along with the budget and the Metopia integration, is kind of like acknowledging how it's going to engage and interact with the incentive campaign, since there's kind of some topical crossover there. Um, so those are my two feedbacks for you, Zal. Hopefully that's helpful.
yes, thank you, Trix, and yeah, I do really agree very much with that. um but definitely it's a potential for cross pollination between Poid and Metopia. That would be really nice. So, but yeah, let's think about it, Zal. If you need more like information about what the hell is Metopia and what we are doing with them, feel free to ping me. We have, in fact, been discussing this like for I don't know how many calls, but because this is like a work in progress still, and but it's always a good time to ask. Don't be ashamed of that. And yeah, maybe we can find also some synergies around that, and also think about the better usage of these kind of retributions that we are giving, and having like the most of each campaign. So that could be something to consider. We are already giving some retributions through Metopia, and I think that could be a really good way for bringing these people interacting with Unlock in an educational way through Metopia. And obviously, if they do this kind of content contribution, then that would be perfect. You know, awesome. Okay, then. So those were the first topics. Now let me see. Okay, so all right. So I let's talk about the incented campaign. Right now we are live with the incented campaign. Let me share the screen so we can get a little bit of context. Let me know if you can see my screen. Oh, thank you, Trix. There you go. So this is the incentive campaign. This is a campaign we are running for short form videos to be rewarded from a pool of 600 USDC, and people can participate. Like right now, we are already live, and we have like 23 days left for this campaign to be over. So right now is a good moment to place your submission. So then, obviously, any submission will be scored by everyone that will vote. So everybody can vote on the proposals, and the proposal that gets the most votes, it will be rewarded. So if you think about it, and because right now there are no applications, I am thinking that people are a little bit like hesitant how or what I am going to create for this campaign, and this kind of imposter syndrome that everybody has, and which is completely understandable. But right now is your first and your best chance to be one of the first ones to apply and submit your proposal. So that's it. So now, because we have these 23 days left, I think we can also um, think about how we can uh, solve maybe questions and issues that people have. I know we have run already 2 office hours on the last calls, I think 2 weeks ago, if I am not mistaken. And well, on the first office hours, we were having some people connected and doing some questions. We already had some questions on Telegram, that hopefully we have solved them already. But obviously, there is always room for more people to join and know what is it about. So, interesting. Christopher Sicorella from LinkedIn is asking, how does it work? Yes, thank you, Christopher, for your question. So, as you can see, the purple here is the call for this campaign. What you need to do is grab and record a short form video talking about unlock. This could be from any point of view. Maybe you are a content creator, or you are an event organizer, or maybe you are a developer, So pick just one audience who you would be like showcasing unlock, and create a video for 15-40 seconds in a vertical format, and explain what unlock is and how the protocol enables you to use memberships, event ticketing, subscriptions through these smart contracts, and make the life basically a little bit easier for these audiences. Because, as you know, unlock is and smart contract protocol for memberships, event ticketing, subscriptions, and even certifications. So anyone that maybe an event organizer would like, for example, to give a certificate to the people that have attended their event, well, then they can use Unlock, create the certificate, and make an airdrop to the people that attended the event. So that could be really useful. We have a tutorial. I think Trix has already shared it in the comments. Check it out. It's really, really good and easy to understand. And if you still have questions, just ping us in the Telegram group that we have. And we already have it like a specific channel for incented campaign. And you can drop us any comment, any question. We will gladly solve those questions and guide you on the right direction. Also, if you want to share your let's say, like your draft of the video, or maybe the idea that you have about the video. That's nice. We can give you any feedback around that and guide you maybe to some better focus, or just say that's okay, go on. And yeah, so then you would be like really prepared and just submit the video that you have created and participate on this contest. So basically that's it, Chris. So if you still have questions, also you can do it on this chat at the comments in the live stream, please. And maybe we can share the link of the campaign. Let me share you here so you can share it in the comments, Tricks, please. And yeah, there you go. That's the link to the campaign. So you can join us there. All these rules and everything, and the resources also, because you can use our brand guidelines. You can also use our brand assets, are completely open for you to use. There are some graphic templates also that you can use. And just all the resources and guidelines are over there. And yeah, it's basically what you can do as a video. Can you please share the Telegram link? Yes, sure. Thank you, Trix. There you go. You have the Telegram green link at the comments. So yeah, please join us at Telegram. And yeah, we are basically communicating everything about the campaign. And any other kind of questions that participant can have, can do it at the Telegram group. Please don't be shy. Um, okay. Okay. So I was thinking because doing like a little bit of math, because of these 23 days that we have left, this would give us, let me check, the contest would be live until August 5. So maybe we can do like a last office hours, maybe on the 28th, which would be like in 2 weeks, on again on the marketing working group call. So we could do an office hours for this campaign so people can join, and there is always room for last minute questions, last minute thinking or ideation uh, process that we have as creators. So yeah, I was thinking that we could do that. But I don't know. What do you feel about that? Maybe three cents. So
Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea.
awesome,
Agreed.
awesome. Okay, then let's schedule that for then the 28th. Okay, so we would need to prepare some posts for this.
Now, is that going to be during you mean for the marketing call, have it be in office hours for incentives? So it's the same call?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, so it's because it's also marketing, then it's completely completely matching. Okay, then. All right. So after these office hours, because we had this content contribution about incentives specifically, we have made like some scripts for so people can understand it and all that, to make some videos. I think we got a little bit slow on that process of production. But I don't know if maybe there was like any blocker, or maybe the scripts weren't like, I don't know, understandable or something. Yeah, please share your feedback, Sans, or anyone that was already working on that. So maybe we can adjust it and think about it a little bit better, and start recording those videos. Oh, so let
So
me.
personally, it wasn't. I just had to. What I did was there was I took like one prompt that you put up. It
Mhm.
was like something like anybody can take this and do it. Uh, but what I did with it was, and I plan to upload those today. I created. It's almost like a week. So I broke it down into little snippet videos, and they each explain a different aspect, like talking more so about if the platform can take away, uh, if they can ban you overnight, highlighting how we don't have ownership, and then how that leads into how you can have that with Unlocked. So I just wanted to make sure I was doing the right thing as far as producing this content so it tells that story. Because I just personally seem like if I just create one piece of content, that's good. But what I've seen work, uh, especially when we're talking about, you know, tech education and information like this, is putting it around a story. So I wanted to upload that, and it was just making sure that, because this is the first time I'm producing anything and sending it in, that I wanted to just make sure that it was highlighting unlocked and not just talking about something else.
Oh, awesome. Yes, that's a nice, nice, nice idea. Something like a series for storytelling about how to be self-sustainable using these kind of protocols. That's really nice. So yeah, just share it around. If you have any draft, just upload it. We can give any feedback, and so you can adjust it, and yeah, we can work it around.
Okay, and lastly, I'm just going straight to in the Telegram, finding that link, and I can just upload it directly into that Google Drive that's there, or am I sharing my Google Drive?
You can share if you have a Google Drive. You can share that Google Drive link. I just gave you a content folder, Google Drive, just making sure if you didn't have enough space, because we know that Google Drive also can run a little bit down, because videos also take much space on Drive. So, but if you have already a folder, just paste the link, and that's it. So I can check it out and start giving you some feedback, and that would be it.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome. If people are wondering what I am sharing in the at the screen, this is our content calendar contribution. So people can contribute by producing any kind of content. And as you can see here, let me share you. So the format of the content could be anything, from captions, it could be threads, it could be articles, short form, long form videos, so each kind of content contribution give you the possibility to be rewarded with some app tokens, which you can use for our DAO governance, which is the main use of the DAO tokens. But that would be on your side, and like what do you do with your tokens, and that would be our retribution for these content contributions that you can give us. We already had some Uh, stable content contributors like Stella, Gosman, Anupa, that have been giving us like really nice content. Also, Tricks doing the monthly newsletter too. So, how we use it, and you can find this link at the Telegram group also on the marketing channel. There is a pinned comment, and you will find the link for the content calendar. And how does this work? People post their proposal of content that could be posted on like a certain date, and a topic of that content, and I will review it. Once the review is possible and approved, it will be approved, and then it will be posted on our channels. So, who will post these on our channels? We have Gosman that is in charge of X, Anupa is also in charge of LinkedIn, and I will be able to post it on some other channels too. So, basically, that. And because it was approved, then I will do the calculation of the payment that you will receive as a retrofunding on the next month. So in this case, these content contributions were from June, and I was already doing some calculations. These need to be adjusted already, so this is a work in progress still. But yeah, I just do these calculations, and once it's ready, I share this with our stewards, specifically with our financial steward, who is Andrew, and he will prepare the post for um, Tally, well, right now Cactus, where we will vote for these content contributions to be rewarded and approved by the DAO. So, if you are wondering or willing to also contribute on that matter, please, that would be awesome. And also, you can ask us anything about this of this program, also on Telegram, and I will be able to guide you on the process and how to do it, and also giving you feedback if you already have made any kind of content that you would like to post. I can give you some feedback, and if it's ready to go, then definitely you will be able to be approved, and the content will be posted on our channels. Okay, then. So, do you have like any kind of dates or that you were thinking when you would be posting your proposal? Maybe I missed it.
Were you asking about the earlier conversation, or were you talking to Sans? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was asking Sans about the the videos that he.
Just a real quick question. Where can we access this content calendar, CC?
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me share you the link maybe on the chat so you can also check it out. But it's also pinned at the marketing channel on Telegram. You will find it as content calendar. Let me see. It's the pinned comment. The first pinned comment from Stella at Marketing and Communications, and yeah, the link is Content Calendar 2026. Okay. Mm,
And to answer your question, I'm not sure what time frame you guys are on. It's 11:44 a.m. Here. I plan to have that posted in the marketing by 3 p.m. today Central Standard Time.
awesome. Awesome. Okay, then I will be reviewing it, and yeah, definitely, if there is a need of feedback, it I will give it. But yeah, thank you, Sans. Thank you for that. And yeah, if anyone would like also to do any kind of content contribution for these kind of videos, there are some scripts that also or are suggestions for video scripts here at the content calendar, so you can check them out. Here's the link of the script, so you can see. Oh, okay. So this could be the video that I could make. That's a good thing that you could pick it up and record it and suggest your video here, and just as I said, you can either use this folder, so it would be copy paste, or you can place your folder, your personal folder also. All the only thing is that I just need to have a link where to review the video and watch it, and then I will give you feedback either on a DM or also here as a comment, and you will be able to see it and address it. and all that stuff. Okay, so yeah. Okay, then I think we have covered everything. I don't know if anybody has any other questions, comments, anything. Okay, then I think not. All right, then I think we have covered everything for the call. Um, if you have already, like, I don't know, forgotten what to ask or wasn't sure what to ask, also ping me at the Telegram group. You can find me as Ceci Sakura. Also, like, my name is also here. So yeah, please ping me on Telegram, and I will be able to address any of your questions or comments that you have. I think I have missed some comments from Zal. He said, "Oh, it would be $10, really, for the campaign with Point? Oh, come on. Doesn't need to be as much as incentive. Okay. Also, it would get us on Farcaster more. Yes, that would be nice. So yes, Zal. So we can address this. Let's make a doc about this so people can really understand better and comment better about the whole idea, because if not, the comments on the chat, they will get lost, so that's something that we have learned the hard way in the past. So just make a doc about the proposal. Let's ideate and clarify it a little bit better, like who would be doing what, and how much would it be needed, and yeah, so and also the time frames, when this could uh, be launched, or how we could integrate it, as Trick suggested, with Metopia. Yes, that would be awesome. Yay, thank you, Zal. Thank you. Awesome. All right, then. I think we have covered everything. And if I have missed something, please let me know in Telegram, and we'll be happy to chat about it. Okay. Thank you, Trix, for hosting us.
Yeah, sounds good. See everybody next week in the DAO call.
Yeah. See you next week at Dalco. Bye.